Welcome to this Let's Play of my favorite game on the PC called Half-Life 2, and it's currently available as a beta version for Linux. And as you can see here, I'm running Neptune Linux, and basically the Steam client, which is included. You can just simply install the Steam-Neptune package, and you got this really nice Steam game, and you can then purchase Half-Life 2 if you not really already have it. And yeah, let's start playing Half-Life 2. For the first time, I'm starting it here under Linux. And yeah, the cool thing about Half-Life 2 is that I think the best review I ever heard of was from a German game magazine that simply said, this game does not need a rating, this game needs a monument. And this is absolutely correct, because this is one of the most fantastic games I think ever published and ever released on Linux yet till date. And yeah, I want to start with the first level. Basically what you can see here is the menu. Basically I will go on to some settings. I will choose normal here for the difficulty level, and I will go to some video settings. As you can see here, I have a native resolution. It's an old monitor so I'm using here, so therefore I'm using this resolution in here. Full screen, of course. Aspect ratio is okay. Some advanced settings, everything is set to high. Anti-aliasing set to the highest. Anisotropic filtering also. Vertical sync disabled. Multi-core rendering, I will enable this. Motion blur, high dynamic range is enabled full. I can use the bloom effect if I want to. Set it here. Hit OK, hit apply. Hit OK again, and then I will start a new game with chapter 1, the point-in section. So Half-Life 2, simply starts where Half-Life 1 ended. So we are Gordon Freeman, and after we just simply as a scientist open the gate to another dimension where all the monsters came storming in a secret underground facility in somewhere in the desert, Black Mesa. We are now just simply dreaming and in a train to the main city, City 17, where of course the whole state and whole police and so on has been just simply replaced by elite soldiers that are capable of fighting those aliens, and the whole government is kind of going into a direction that just simply means security above all, so freedom is no more. And basically now we are sitting in the train and dreaming about one of the culprits of Black Mesa and the first Half-Life version. As you can see here, we are now coming to a train station. Don't have a weapon or something like this. I can move around in the train. I think the mouse sensitivity is a little bit low. Let me get that right, because 1.0 is too low. 3.0 is, I think, good enough. Okay. Resume the game. Now it's working better. As you can see, I can talk to them. You can see the faces and the graphics. This was revolutionary back then with the Source engine. It's a little bit clunky in here, so let me just, perhaps it's a video screen casting software. Let me get this a little bit down, perhaps this will work then. And there's a anisotropic filtering to only 4 times. Still a little bit, but I think it's playable now. And as you can see here, smooth moving. We have to go out of the train now. See here the chancellor, basically, or the mayor of the city, City 17, and you can see here some drones flying around. And this was back in the time. It was, oh, as you can see now I got snapshotted by this drone. Back in the time it was just simply fantasy, but now nowadays when I think about, for example, the German government in here and the German rail company, basically the Deutsche Bahn, which is starting also, or which has some plans to start some drones. This is really gross. As you can see here, an alien working, and you can see here the police or the paramilitary force. And yeah, here's one of the policemen. As you can see here, they are very unfriendly and easy when it comes to starting a fight. You can see someone, passenger, waiting for someone else. Right direction, perhaps. We can, of course, interact with the gadgets in here, just like getting something to drink. You can give the woman something to drink. She does not need something. Or just put it in here. You can open up things, can see boots here, for example, can throw them away, can even throw them at... Let me throw this boot on the officer that was here. Not here. Let me throw it over the fence. That's so easy. I did not quite got it. So the telephone thingy here. So everything is really almost interactive, so you can play with it, but nothing really spectacular. I'm not so good at basketball, as you can see here. And now let's go on to something more interesting. So you can see here the graphics is really good. We are in a City 17, which kinda looks dirty and rubbish, and as you can see, as you might imagine, when aliens or someone from another dimension just start to attack, everyone's running crazy around, and you can see here this looks really, really dirty and rubbish all over the place. Can talk and interact with these people sitting in here, or we can just simply listening to them, how they talk with each other. But I want to go simply through this. See, there's police control in here. Police controls everything almost in the city, and they are very, very rude. And now I have to go in here. You can see here everything's closing, and I just simply have to go to security for questioning. And this is basically the start of Half-Life 2. You can see here. And you can see they don't want me to listen. Sometimes there are really harsh punishments and so on. And then, yeah, I have to go in here. As you can see here, blood everywhere, so this is just simply a bad regime. And this is really, really bad. And yeah, you might get the impression that you will die in here or have to fight again, but as you can see here, this is an old friend from Black Mesa, and yeah, basically he was, I think, in the security forces in Black Mesa. There was an add-on for Half-Life 1 where where we had the chance to play him. And there you can see the colleague of Gordon Freeman that survived. I forgot his name. You can see here we can start a conversation with him, and they're talking about something. I'm not quite getting the story right because it's a little bit down the volume. So we have to go to the professor's laboratory, as far as I understand, and find a way through it, and this guy will help us. Dr. Klein. So I have to go through the back door in here and escape somehow. Ah, there's a ladder. I can just simply move the boxes around here, as you can see, so I can climb throughout this window. It's a high fall. Poof! And as you can see, also the boxes just simply break when I jump on them. Use the door. Let's get out, and as you can see, it's starting loading. This is perhaps one of the downsides. It starts loading a lot, but on new and modern machines, it's not really a problem. But back in the times when it was released, the game, it was really a pain in the ass to wait for the next level. So now, as you can see, I'm on the other side of the train station, the main station basically. As you can see here, he said clean up the garbage. So as you can see here, they are. This is really a bad state, as you can see. And you have the mayor all the time speaking on big LCD screens and so on. And then this is basically a station where I can get food, as you can see here. So food is just simply not available in the city anymore, so they build up those stations where you get your your food for the week, basically. Everyone almost gets the same and can go in here and grab something to eat here. So let me go out of the train station. Going out by opening this door. As you can see here, now I see basically I'm in the middle of City 17. See here the LCD screen again and a big tower, and this tower will become very interesting and will play a main role in the whole game afterwards. You can see also flying around here those drones. And yeah, basically surveilling the city. Let me go in here. You can see police everywhere, so cannot freely move, and there are even for some areas, certain areas, there are cameras, and there are different, as you can see, access required areas we cannot go through as they require a special ticket or a special special stuff. As you can see, only the citizens of this area can go in here. I'm not a citizen, so I cannot go in here. And they're taking photos every now and then for someone who wanted to enter and didn't have permission. And yeah, there's a backyard somewhere. Somehow I have to go in there. As you can see here, the doors are locked with this special locker, so you cannot just simply open them up without notifying the police. And you can see one of the policemen, and they're questioning an alien, I think. Move on. So they're punishing him and beating him up and so on. So real police force. And you can see here, whoa, this is a gigantic robot. Looks like a spider. Let me try going in here. No, access denied. No, they're suspecting me. Here's I think a possibility to just flee the surveillance system. And now I'm in the backyard of somewhere. And as you can see here, they already grabbed someone. I'm beating someone up, as you can see here. I was, I think, too suspicious for them. Now they start. They just simply wanted me to run away. Surveillance camera. Some guy standing in here. As you can see here, this somehow, this was, I think, a normal playground for kids. All abandoned and all dirty and simply rusty. Not usable anymore. And we can play a little bit with the physics engine of the Source engine. So you can see this is really interesting. So if you place this here, around here at physics, must know that this, if I place it here, should be then going down in here. Yes, it works. If I place it a little bit back, it should be then be in the middle somehow. Yeah. It did not quite work. But you get the idea of this. So I don't think I can go in here. As you can see, police forces. But I can go in here. So let's see where I can go. It's loading again. So this means I'm on the right path. So the path is not freely available, so you have to go your route, because you have to meet the professor, and there's the only way to go there is through this. And here's a door. Box, nothing in there. Can I go out here? No, it's just blocking. But as you can see, I'm now in a building. And can go in this, but can go in here, and there you can see police raiding someone or so, or the whole people living in here. Can go in the apartments in here, as you can see. Also, just like in 1984, also the mayor just simply telling his stories and his lies basically through the television. Also, I can plug this out. Cannot? I thought I can plug this out. I can plug. Perfect. You can just throw away the. And there's something going on in the street. You can see military cars and so on. But let me go back to this. Yeah, I have to move on. Nothing to see in here. You can see people crying and hate this whole shit. So we'll just free them from their television and they need to hear this crap from the mayor. So where to go now? I think here. Let me go upstairs again. Hey you, in here. This is seems to be some organization in here. Oh, here they come and beating everyone up because they. Oh fuck! Run, 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 run! But where to run? So they're beating everyone up. Ooh, I have to run away. So now I have to escape, really. And they're helping me, the people here. And it's loading again. As you can see, I'm on the right path. Now I am on the attic. And yeah, what to do now? I need a weapon or something like this. Oh, there's an exit. Jump from one house to another. Then run through the... Oh, they're shooting, as you can see. They're really shooting. Oh, shit. Now I really have to run away. And be quick. And you can see, by the way, the city, beautiful. There you see police shooting at me. So now I really am a criminal or something like this. I can go in here. Oh, they just got me. Can I go out here? Nope, I have to go down. No weapon in here. Too bad. Find another way somehow. Oh, wrong path. Wrong path, shit. Shit. I think this is it. Flash, everything white. Now I'm hearing something in the background that they had problems. Oh, someone helped me. And yeah, this character is the professor's daughter, I think. And she helped us, or helped me. So helped Gordon Freeman. And so she is now taking us to the doctor, or to the professor. And yeah, this is basically, I think, level 1 of Half-Life 2. There's a little bit more to it, I think. We meet the professor, and then there's a long storytelling and so on. So where to get now? So there seems to be some hidden door. Ah, yeah, some hidden door. And we can go in here now. And yeah, this is basically the level 1. Of course, we meet now the professor. A red letter day. This is how this level is called. And yeah, we meet our old friend and mate. As you can see here, she's jumping instead of going. So she seems to be a tough one. And talking a lot, but I don't care. Buy a drink. This is another secret door, as you can see here. Nice. And now we are in the laboratory of the professor, and here we can just simply start talking to him. Dr. Klein, I think he's called. And now he noticed us. So as I told you before, lots and lots of talking, but I want to go start a fight, so we have to just simply listen to him. As you can see, yes, it's the laboratory. Yes, some nice magnifying glass in here. You can see it's really magnifying. Go in here, you can see printer in here, which is very nice. Going to the recycle bin, printing out something, going directly to the recycle bin. Very good. And you can see the computers in here running with blue screens in here, like the Windows error messages you can see, and some software in here, and some other stuff in here, warnings. As you can see, some drink, and don't know what this is. And there's our old friend or mate. He just kind of made it out of this. See here some surveillance system, so you can see basically this is the whole where we came in basically. So they figured out that I'm there by surveilling the surveillancer, also by surveilling the police and tapping into the surveillance systems. A radio in here, some other stuff, and they're doing some experiments, I think. And as you can see here, this seems somehow to be a pet of this professor. You might remember this in Half-Life 1, then we had to just simply kill those beasts. But this seems to have no... seems to be not very harmful, but seems to be running away a lot. So yeah, basically what to do. I have to wait here. Oh, there's a note in here. Stuff that I cannot read or understand, but it's quite pleasant, this level. And as you can see here, the doctor's also, or the professor's also a little bit dirty in here, as you can see. Now I think we have to do something because they aren't talking again. Oh, there's my hazard suit. Simply put it on. Or not hazard suit, it's how is it called? Don't know. Or it's really called hazard suit. And now you can see we have a health on the display. Health OSD and a suit OSD. So health is fine, and the suit also has the option to raise some protection shield. Now the professor's looking at some data. Environment suit. This is how it's called. Don't have time. There's a charger on the wall. I can charge the suit up. As you can see, the suit is charging now, and now we have 25% of shield energy in the suit. There seems to be another secret door in here, somehow. And yeah, everything is done in secrecy because, yeah, basically the new government forbid the use or the normal science stuff. Ah, there's another professor they're working with, I think. I think they are. This looks like they are just simply planning on experimenting with this woman for transporting stuff, so transporting people from one place to another, I think. This seems to be some kind of transporter system. It looks really like the Stargate transporting system. And now they are trying to... by the way, this woman is called Alex. As you can see here, everything's nicely animated, and of course, like in every experiment, something goes wrong. As you can see here, the cable plugged out. I have to plug it in back. And now it should work again. So let's see. Do I have to press something? I don't think so. I have to press here. Yeah, I have to press here something. Now the transport starts. As you can see here, this is the basically, I think, some kind of... Oh. So now let's see if the transport worked. Ah, there she is. So some kilometers, I think, away they transported this girl Alex. Now I think it's my turn to go in here and be transported somewhere else. But as you might expect it, when there's an experiment with Gordon Freeman aboard, then something might go wrong, and this is, I think, this time this is the case. So open it up. Open up, open up, open up. Ah, there we go. And now the fun starts. We have our environmental suit, and just simply going to the transporter, you can see this is the transporter beam that beams us out then to the other professor. And of course, bon voyage. Yeah, bon voyage. The hell, an experiment with this, and as I said earlier, something goes wrong again. Of course, this time it's the pad, and oh, where the fuck are we now? Oh, back in the laboratory. And there we are where the others are. There's an alien also. But oh, now I'm in the office of the mayor. What the fuck is going on here? So the experiment is really going wrong. I don't know what to do. Can I go out here? It's just simply cannot move really. Cannot move in here, and now with the water. Ah, damn it. Oh fuck. Where am I now? Huh? Out of the building somewhere. Cannot move really. Ah, I can move. Whoa, and now they... Oh fuck. Police, the drones are following me. Oh fuck, where to go now? I think here. See some power generators. I don't know where to go, and these drones are following me and taking pictures of me. Ah, where to go? Needs to be somewhere where I can go. Ah, here. Back to the laboratory, I hope. No. Have to run away from the drones. Now the real fun starts. I have to go to, or I have to get to the to Alex again, to the girl, but not via the transportation system, but simply by going in here. How can I go through this door? Ah, there, our friend. Yeah, I have to go out of City 17 into Alex. And he tells me that basically there are some refugees that could help me, and I get a weapon. Hooray! A weapon. Trustworthy hardware, as you can see here, achievement unlocked. And now I can just simply go through it there. Good old Half-Life style. So let's go and check the box here. Nothing in there. Oh, some drones again. Can I just simply destroy the drones? Yes, I can destroy them. Very nice. So where I have to go? To the train station here, basically. Now I have really to run because I've destroyed the drone and they're sending out messages. Oh, I've been shot. Damn it, wrong direction. As you can see here, they're shooting me from above. Also, have to go somewhere. I think here. Here is the perfect thing. Go in here, destroy some of those boxes. Taking a route out here. Ah, they're shooting me again. I have to find my way out here, out of here. Otherwise they kill me. I can go up here. Whoa, what the fuck? Go up here, jump in here, and then I'm out, I think. I need to find a real weapon because otherwise they're just simply firing at me. I don't have a chance and get a chance. Ah, what's with my mouse? There you go. Ah, I can turn on the flashlight on my environmental suit to see something in here, and you can see this is basically the first level now. The route of the canal is now... Oh, I have a health terminal in here. I can turn up my health in here. So this is basically the first level of Half-Life 2. I hope you enjoyed this little let's play, and now I will jump into action before just simply hit him, and I got a weapon from him. Now I can just simply rescue people and fire them. And yeah, but I only have 7 ammo here. But as you can see here, this is basically now the fun really starts. Now I have a real weapon. So this is my let's play to Half-Life 2. I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, thanks for watching. Create a save game in here. So I can just play again from where I left.